Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got a 2001 KTM 200, and evidently KTM's got these issues where the rubber mud flap, plastic mud flap, whatever it's made out of, rubs against the swing arm. And Andrew, come around here. Let's show them what we got going on. So let me put this kickstand down. And here's the swing arm, and you can see how it rubs on it and kind of makes a mess. It kind of chops out the metal. It wears it down. And you can see the difference here where it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this, it's kind of like a roller. And this roller looks like this. It's made by Nice CNC. And we found it on Amazon. It's a nice stainless steel bolt. It's a roller bearing with this aluminum piece that's CNC to it and like an O-ring on it. And it's got an Allen head screw on it, keeping it together. So what this is going to do is it's going to space out this mud flap so it doesn't ride on that aluminum piece. So we'll start putting it together. It's a 13 millimeter wrench, and we'll take it apart. The bike is up on a stand right now. The swing arm will drop, so we'll just have to pick it back up. This kickstand's also made by this company, Nice CNC too. We put this on about a week ago, and it's not real expensive. It seems like it's a pretty nice kickstand. We ripped around through the woods with it and stuff, and we had no problems. This little bracket here, we put an extra washer on here because this bracket seemed like it might have been a little flimsy, and we didn't want it breaking or bending, so we kind of used a washer as a spacer to give it some support and stuff. So we'll go to the other side of the bike and we'll take the bolt out. Okay, so I got the bolt loosened up. I'm just going to pick up the back tire or wheel. I'm going to wobble that out and let it drop. Here's the old bolt that we took out of it. Okay.
So this is what our parts are. This is what they look like. I'm gonna put red Loctite on it so it doesn't shake loose. It's a 3 millimeter Allen, and that's it.
And that's the 3 millimeter Allen that we'll use to tighten her up. Okay, start. Okay, so what we did was we mounted that bearing and a little wheel on there. And you can see it gives it some room now. So the guard actually rides on the wheel and the O-ring that's on it. And there's some space between it. So, I mean, this wasn't too bad on this bike. Some of these KTMs I've seen, though, they're worn down really bad on that rear assembly. So the only thing I did run into is, see, this guy's supposed to spin. And when we tightened it up, it wouldn't spin. So behind it, I put a couple very thin washers to space it out so that now that it actually rotates. So I also had to install a lock washer behind the nut because I did put a little grease back there and I didn't know if the Loctite was going to hold. So it's got a little stainless lock washer behind that bolt itself. So we'll see how it works. Everything's tightened up. And worst comes to worst, you know, maybe it doesn't spin as well as it should, but at least it's keeping that mud flap off that arm. So hopefully it reduces some of the wear, which I don't see why it won't. So again, it's just a little KTM fix, and thanks for watching.